Side off stump.
Pulled firmly in front of square. Another boundary. England racing along now.
Yeah, England starting to move now with the 3-4s in the previous over from Bairstow. An extremely well controlled pull shot from Joe Root. Would have been well aware there was a man out in the deep waiting for the hook shot, but it was a nothing sort of delivery from Carl Jameson.
Searching, not convincing from Joe Root. Yes, it's a strength area of his, and all the runs that he's scored in Test match cricket, almost edging closer to 10,000 of them. But that one, you can just see the look on his face there. I was just poking a little bit.
Again, at least this time it's with a slightly straighter bat. Wants to fill, he wants to use that area of strength. He wants to get the ball down towards that gully, but all the way along the ground. He knows that that one just was closer to the outside edge. For an indifferent home summer, he took himself out of the auction. Root pulls and can't get a chance, and the bowler's in with a direct hit. Oh, no, not Ben Stokes' bat again. What is going on? We can have a laugh about it.
Why does he save that shot for Lords?
Oh, they all know. They all know. Look at him. Yeah, hands up, hands up.
Yes.
What's going on?
We've seen that before, Dooley, haven't we? We've seen it all too often.
We just need Smithy. Where is he? I think he was all right. I think he was okay. No problem there. Oh, Martin Guptill will be sitting at home, will be tuning in. Be setting Root up for that in-swinger at some stage as well. With a short ball, and Root will pick up a boundary. Comfortably under control, and the 50 partnership comes up.
Good call, that. Under control, wasn't he? He didn't try to overhit that. He wasn't looking to stick it 10 rows back or anything like that. He just went with it. It's a little bit short. He just rolled with it. That's all. Short square boundaries here. Yes, it's up the hill, but excellent outfield. Always quick, no matter which side of the ground you hit it on. Even up the hill, that's comfortably about.
I think that was an attempted, not in swinger, but that 3/4 seam ball that Southey bowls, but he just started it off a little bit wide, and Root has back cut that over gully for 4.
Since Ben Stokes' dismissal, see Joe Root's just up the ante a little bit. He knows that he has to make the bulk of these runs for England. 103 more needed to win. He'll probably feel he's got to make 60 or 70 of those.
Well, 4 balls had gone there, and that single brings Joe Root to 50. It was a lovely warm reception for Root when he came out to bat as the past captain, and the crowd stand to him again. I think Kane Williamson will be a bit frustrated because both deep point and deep square leg realised too late that they were supposed to be in on the 1, and they rather scurried in, but too late to prevent the single. Another Joe Root 50.
It's a good point, that Athers. It was interesting that there's only 2 or 3 overs left in him.
Oh, he's found the gap, I think. Yeah, he has. Deep square leg wasn't all the way back. Had he been all the way back, he might have got round to cut it off, but he was kind of in a 3/4 position. And Root timed it so beautifully, turned his wrists and got it quite a way behind square.
It's just gorgeous timing, that. Didn't have a long way to go. That deep square leg boundary. Done by pace, even up the hill.
Going to get 4 more as Southey bowls a wide ball that Root cuts away, as he did a couple of overs previous off Southey, over gully. And the requirement is 85 now.
Just sensing the opportunity, isn't he, Joe Root? He knows the bowlers are tiring. This ball is a bit soft. It's not doing a lot. He's on the attack. He's looking for loose deliveries. He's even making a few loose deliveries by the way he's batting. Easy to sort of go.
It's not right.
Oh, and he almost chops on. It's past Blundell as well. And it'll find its way through to the boundary. The 200 is up for England.
Yeah, the 200 up. Enjoying it. Enjoyed a terrific day's cricket.
Exactly what you said, Simon Doull, that if there was a delivery there that he thought he could go after, he's going to do that.
Manchester. Another good shot. Root this time, down through mid-on. It's timed it well, it's run away to the boundary, and Root goes into the 90s.
And the requirement goes into the 20s. 29 now needed for England. It's a terrific shot. The balance of the shot. No falling over at the end of it. Just a nice punch down the ground. Full face of the bat.
Accrington and Haslingden. Oh, an inside edge. An inside edge past the keeper. Goes away for 4. Root moves to 96.
On that little glance at Tim Southey, almost a sorry, an apologetic glance. So close to the stumps. Nipped back down the hill. That's wide enough, to be honest. Wide enough. Thought it was a touch closer. Certainly wide enough to cut, but the fact he's got so far outside the line of off stump almost went too far.
Down the pitch, he clips it to the deep. Can he come back for 2? He can. The 26th Test 100 for Joe Root. 10,000 Test runs for Joe Root. He joins the pantheon of all-time great batters, and he does it as ever with a smile on his face. One of England's all-time greats. He is loved by his team. He is loved by every England cricket fan. Outstanding player and man. His first ever 100 in the 4th innings of a game. Such style, such grace. Makes a difficult skill look very, very easy.
Means a lot to him. Captaincy job gone, so huge weight off those shoulders. He can now just go back to being the best player in this side. Has been for the last few years, but he's had the burden of captaincy on top of that. What does the next 3, 4, 5 years perhaps bring for Joe Root? A lot more.
What does it all mean? Look at the names on that list. He has joined some all-time greats: Tendulkar, Ponting, Kallis, Dravid, Cook, Sangakkara, Lara, Chanderpaul, Jayawardene, Border, Steve Waugh, Sunil Gavaskar, Yunus Khan, and now Joe Root, the second Englishman to do it. Exactly the same age as Sir Alistair Cook. To the day, they get
to 10,000 runs. There is that shot he loves. It is bread and butter to him, the late dad. And it's into single figures now for England. They need just 6 more.
Just a little bit of width. Southey looking to run that ball back down the hill. Knock it on its head. That's all you're doing. Stay above it, watch the ball onto the bat, and just knock it on its head down through that gap.
Down the ground, he's in a hurry. He's in a hurry, 2 more needed.
New Zealand resigned to the fact, and Joe Root, as you said, Nasser, in a hurry to get the job done and get off the park and celebrate with his team. That's sheer class. You think the fans in the ground know that they get a refund if he does it inside the next 8 balls?
The way they were cheering that boundary, they knew it. Hit hard to the deep, they'll go away for 4. Joe Root with the winning runs. New era, new England, new captain, and they start with a much needed win over New Zealand. Very, very impressive performance. That will lift the spirits of everyone in English cricket. A change of management, a change of captain, but it's the old skipper that took him over the line. It is that world-class player that is Joe Root. That is some performance for England.
I've appreciated it all throughout this Test match, the fans that have turned up here at Lord's. And this will be richly appreciated by his teammates in that dressing room. Tough runs, 4th innings runs. They are not easy. Match on the line. Cometh the hour. Cometh Joe Root. Another Test match century, which we'll see plenty of highlights of, I'm sure. But to do it in hard conditions, the side is under the pump, and to be there at the end. Do not leave it up to someone else. Take it on yourself and enjoy the applause, Joe Root. You deserve it.
And just a mention for Ben Folkes there as well. He will let Joe Root take centre stage, as he has done for a long time for England, but Folkes played his part in that partnership. Emotional Joe Root leaves centre stage. One of England's all-time greats. He's given us yet another class innings of highest quality. A week that he needed, a week that English cricket needed, and arguably a week that Test cricket needed. It has been brilliant watching.
Great start, Nasser, to a 3-match series as well. Nottingham to follow, then up the road to Leeds. Those 2 like-minded individuals embrace. And those 2 as well. 2 modern greats.